All right, so I haven't been able to videotape yet today, so we're going to videotape now. So we're doing multi-step equations, of course. And this, I like this, what do you call that thing? Guided, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Organizer, graphic organizer. I like this one better because it tells you first, do I have to distribute? Well, if you see parentheses there, then you have to distribute. And distribute means to multiply. So you're going to multiply here, here, and here. You do not multiply this 2. That is not next to the parentheses, so that does not get distributed. So you're going to put the answer over here in this box, rectangle. So you have a 2 plus 5x plus 15 minus 3x plus 12 equals x plus 4x plus 8. You've got to make sure when you distribute that you are distributing to every term inside the parentheses. Now, whenever they're really long like this, I like to put a wall so I can reference one side opposed to the other. Because now it says we're going to clean it up. That means combine like terms. That's what I call it. You're going to combine like terms. And you're going to put that on this next place down here. So we got to go in and find what are our like terms. We have a 5x and a negative 3x. I also have a 2, a 15, and a 12. So I'm going to put my 5x minus 3x is 2x. And then my 2 plus 15 is 17 plus 12. Looks like it's 29. Equals, on the other side we have an x and a 4x, that's 5x plus 8. So now we have combined our like terms. Now it says, does it have variables on both sides? Because if it does, we're going to have to get them all on one side. Yes, it does. I like to put my variables on the left. Most often I do. So I'm going to take that 5x, I'm going to put it to the left, which means I have to subtract 5x. Give me a negative 3x plus 29 equals 8. Then it says, that one should have been down there, but that's fine. Then it says, is the variable isolated? No, it's not. So I'm going to put this down here. Negative 3x plus 29 equals 8. My variable is not isolated, so I'm going to have to subtract 29 from both sides. Giving me a negative 3x equals negative 21. And then it says, is the variable multiplied? It is. So I have to divide by negative 3. And I find that x equals 7. Notice I do one step at a time. I'm not doing 2 steps at one time. Your guys are not good enough to do that yet. So you cannot do 2 steps at one time. Now we're going to work these problems on the bottom in a minute, but not yet because I'm video recording and I don't want this video recording so long. So I'm going to go ahead and go over this other thing I need to go over with. Then I'm going to give you a chance to do those 4. I'm going to shut that off and then start a new one. And I'll upload both of them to the Google Classroom. So let's just go further and let's look at this. Sometimes you may have an equation that looks like this. Okay? Pay attention, girls. Well, I'm going to move the 2x over, so I subtract 2x. And look what happens. 2 minus 2, it cancels out. I'm left with 3, but over here it also canceled out. Does 3 equal 7? That is what's called a no solution. That is a no solution. It will happen. Don't confuse it. If you solve and find out x is 0. X is 0 is a solution. 0 is a number. So don't confuse no solution and x equals 0. Another one, let's say we had this one. We distribute 3x plus 12 equals 3x plus 11. I'm going to move the 3x over there, take away 3x. And again, it cancels, and it cancels, leaving 12 equals 11. That is a no solution. Again, a no solution. Huh?
Where'd you get the 12 from?
The 12 was just carried down.
Soon,
I got it from 3 times 4.
I thought that was a lot.
No, it's a 4.
So, as soon as we cannot do anything with the x, that is the no solution.
It won't always be well, wait till I show the last example, then ask that question. Last example. Say we had this problem. I've got to distribute negative 2x minus 6. Okay, I'm going to move the 2x over, so I have to add it. What happens? Look, they cancel. They cancel. But does negative 6 equal negative 6?
Just one.
Yeah, it does. Negative 6 equals negative 6. Yeah, it does.
It's just
That's
one.
known as infinitely many solutions, and we do it as IMS. That means any number I pick, I can put in for x and it'll work. Infinitely many solutions. IMS. I'm afraid you're going to run into some of those tomorrow in my absence. That's why I want to make sure you understand that. IMS, one side actually does equal the other when you're done. You lose your variables. You're just left with numbers, but it's a true statement. It's infinitely many solutions. If you lose your variables and your statement makes no sense, 12 does not equal 11, that's no solution. Yes.
So, like, if one was a positive, but they're like the same number, but one was a negative, would they, it's a no solution?
If you end up with negative 11 equals 11, it's not true. That's a no solution.
Okay.
Negative 11 does not equal 11. So what you're going to do now is I'm giving you time to go ahead and work these 4 problems. I'm going to shut the camera off, and then I'll come back in a few minutes with the answers so that you people watching out there will know. Okay? So go ahead and work those 4 problems on the